The first gig I got was with Ron Townsend. Ron was one of the Fifth Dimension. And so he had his own show, Ron Townsend and Wild Honey. And I was one of the Wild Honey girls.
Vesta Williams, an underrated R&B singer from the 80s and 90s, tragically went unrecognized during her lifetime. Her untimely death is shrouded in controversy and mystery, with conflicting opinions about the circumstances surrounding it. Some assert that the autopsy results were incorrect, while others speculate that her demise was a result of a D-overdose. To this day, the details surrounding Vesta Williams' death continue to be enigmatic and unresolved.
She was found in a hotel in El Segundo, California, dead.
It has been 12 years since the passing of the 53-year-old singer Vesta Williams in her Los Angeles hotel room, and the cause of her death has finally been revealed. Family friend and fellow singer Norwood Young confirmed with the family that she succumbed to complications arising from an enlarged heart. As we know, an enlarged heart can remain undetected in the body for many, many years. Known for hits like Congratulations and Sweet Sweet Love, Vesta Williams left a lasting impact on the music industry, and the confirmation of her cause of death provides some clarity amid the lingering uncertainties surrounding her untimely passing.
That's not old at all. It's scary the way that life is working out now that people are passing away earlier and earlier.
What draws attention of the many people is that in the period leading up to her demise, much attention was drawn to the dramatic weight loss of the singer. Vesta Williams had made headlines for shedding over 100 pounds, transitioning from a size 26 to a size 6. Notably, she had transformed into an advocate for the prevention of childhood obesity.
So I have managed to lose weight and keep weight off, and the best way is to keep the trans fats very, very low in your diet, and you gotta keep physical education.
Moreover, producer David Crawford, known for producing Vesta Williams' first single, recently shared details about his last conversation with the late singer. According to Crawford, Williams confided in him about her struggle with depression and her use of medication to address it.
Vesta for You LP has been doing really well. I'm shocked, but I'm happy about it, you know?
During their final discussion, Crawford noted that Williams sounded depressed and her speech seemed unclear. She even mentioned, quote, "If I'm slurring my words, it's because of the pill," referring to the medication she was taking for her depression. 2 weeks before her death, Williams had contacted Crawford, expressing her desire for him to participate in her upcoming episode of TV1's Unsung. Despite her intention to have the producers contact him, Crawford never received the call. In a subsequent conversation, Williams shared more about her living situation, revealing that she was residing in a hotel in El Segundo and expressing the challenges she was facing. Crawford, respecting her privacy, did not press for details about the source of her depression, believing he would eventually learn the full story. In the audio shared, Crawford provides further insights into their last conversation, including Williams' assertion that she was drug-free. The circumstances surrounding Vesta Williams' death, initially suspected to be a possible D-overdose, still remain under investigation, pending the results of an autopsy and toxicology examination. However, singer Norwood Young confirmed that he received confirmation from members of Vesta's family that the beloved singer passed away due to complications arising from an enlarged heart. Young, a close friend of the R&B singer, shared the news with EUR's Lee Bailey, revealing that the Williams family received the autopsy report just a day or two prior.
You know, it's a sad day for music right now, because she was a very, very good entertainer, very good songwriter.
Very good singer.
While acknowledging the overall sadness of the situation, Young expressed relief in dispelling initial speculations of D-related factors in Vesta's death. He clarified that Vesta did, indeed, succumb to complications of an enlarged heart, emphasizing how this condition can go undetected for many years. Young suggested that obesity and stress might have also played contributing roles to the untimely passing of the 53-year-old singer. In the years leading up to her death, Vesta had confronted challenges with both DA and obesity, successfully overcoming the latter by losing 100 pounds. Notably recognized for hits like Once Bitten, Twice Shy, Don't Blow a Good Thing, and Congratulations, Vesta's journey involved triumphs and struggles.
And I kept coming down there bugging them in the basement, telling them, you know, I could sing, and they were like, get away. Finally, they let me sing, and when I did, they were like.
When asked about medication for the heart condition, Young stated that Vesta was not taking any. He highlighted the unpredictability of deaths associated with an enlarged heart, noting that 8 out of 10 cases are sudden. Young shared the news of Vesta's cause of death at a poignant moment, mentioning that her life and career will be featured in a TV1 special called Unsung. Resulting on Vesta's appreciation for her fans, Young expressed the hope that they would continue to cherish her memory, recognizing the deep love she had for her supporters. Additionally, law enforcement sources revealed that multiple bottles of prescription pills were found in the hotel room in El Segundo, California, where R&B singer Vesta Williams tragically passed away. According to information obtained by TMZ, several bottles were discovered, with some reported as empty.
Why does every time somebody passes away, they find prescription drugs nearby?
Well, because the older you get, you start being reliant upon prescription.
Authorities received a call related to Vesta's death at approximately 6 p.m. on the night of the incident. The circumstances were currently being investigated, with the death being treated as either an accident or suicide, ruling out homicide. However, the coroner's office could not conclusively determine if Dee played a role in her passing until the toxicology reports are completed, a process that is expected to take approximately 6 weeks. The investigation continued as officials awaited further details to shed light on the circumstances surrounding Vesta Williams' untimely death. And ultimately, on Tuesday, October 4th, Williams was laid to rest at the West Angeles Church of God in Los Angeles, marking the conclusion of a life that had seen both musical success and a personal journey of significant physical transformation. But who actually was Vesta Williams? And why was she never acknowledged in her career as artists should be? In 1990, during an interview with Donnie Simpson on Bet Video Soul, singer Phyllis Hyman voiced her frustration about a changing trend in the music industry. Hyman lamented the shift in focus by record labels from talent to what she termed as artist packaging, wherein production was used to enhance the image rather than relying on raw talent. Hyman expressed her concerns, stating, quote, "They're picking up kids off the street, pretty much, and producers are producing these albums. These kids have literally no talent, but they look right. I'm telling you, get a girl, get the hair weave on, make her lose 30 pounds, snaps, you've got a hit record, can't sing a lick." This marked a departure from the emphasis on substance to an increased focus on style, a transformation that had gradually taken place in the music industry starting in the mid-80s. In this evolving landscape, artists like Phyllis Hyman, known for their powerful voices, found themselves sidelined, dropped, or ignored in favor of younger, more visually appealing and video-friendly acts, despite arguably having less musical ability. Hyman expressed her frustration, saying, quote, "It pisses me off. It makes me big-time angry because I have spent so many years developing this talent." Her sentiments resonated with other singers who faced similar challenges in navigating an industry that seemed to prioritize image over vocal prowess. The 90s marked the last decade of R&B dominance, witnessing the genre's growth and evolution from new jack swing to hip-hop soul and ultimately neo-soul. However, the 80s stand out as the last pure R&B era, characterized by the end of disco and the emergence of the quiet storm format, creating space for expansive vocal set against lush productions. This period favored mid-tempo and ballad-driven compositions, with vocal prowess taking precedence over production tricks like autotune, which were more the exception than the rule. Authentic singing ability was a prerequisite. You had to be able to sing for real.
Everybody trying to rap the same style with the, I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them sound the same.
While only a select few female artists from the 80s, such as Janet Jackson and Whitney Houston, successfully transitioned past the early 90s with crossover success, the 80s undoubtedly boasted a lineup of powerhouse vocalists. These singers possessed multi-octave ranges and had honed their craft in the background vocal trenches under the mentorship of soul-singing masters. Vesta Williams embarked on her career by lending her vocal talents to several prominent artists including Bobby Womack, Jeffrey Osborne, Anita Baker, Sting, and notably Chaka Khan. The striking similarities in tone and style between Vesta and Chaka are immediately noticeable, contributing to persistent rumors that Vesta might have provided some of Chaka's session vocals in later recordings. Mary Vesta Williams, born on December 1st, 1957 to a disc jockey in Coshocton, Ohio, left an indelible mark on the music industry with her powerful and soulful voice. Known for hits such as Once Bitten, Twice Shy, Sweet Sweet Love, and the poignant Congratulations, where she bids farewell to an ex on his wedding day, Williams continued to make albums and remained a regular performer on the concert circuit.
I had to see you, baby.
Beyond her musical career, she ventured into movies, playing a saloon singer in the film Posse and having a recurring role on the television sitcom Sister Sister. Despite facing challenges in the industry related to her weight, Williams underwent a dramatic weight loss program in the 90s, shedding 100 pounds and becoming an advocate for the prevention of childhood obesity and juvenile diabetes.
I have managed to lose weight and keep weight off, and the best way is to keep the trans fat very, very low in your diet.
The notion of Vesta Williams contributing to Chaka Khan's vocal sessions adds a layer of intrigue to their musical connection. It underscores the impact of Vesta's talent and vocal versatility, as well as her role in supporting and enhancing the work of established artists in the industry. The intertwining of their musical paths further solidifies Vesta Williams' significant contribution to the realm of R&B and soul music. One of her fans wrote, quote, "I just can't grasp how such an immense talent was not promoted, marketed, and pushed to the forefront of her career. This has happened repeatedly in the past with other female artists such as Allison Williams, Mickey Howard, and Regina Belle. Vesta was a force to be reckoned with and should have been as big a star as Chaka. Her undeniable gift lives on in her music. Rest on, Queen, you will always be on my playlist." Another one added, "Nobody did it like Vesta. What a powerhouse of a voice. She could sing." It's unfortunate that these truly talented people go into such an evil business. Like Wendy Williams said, the entertainment industry is demonic. R.I.P. Vesta. Vesta Williams was known for her playful and unpredictable nature, often adding an element of humor and surprise to live interviews, particularly with male hosts. She had a knack for leaving interviewers flustered, giggling, and unsure of how to navigate the conversation.
Everybody was nice to me.
Is
I
that
got
right?
respect.
Well, I mean, after you come with a hit, then you're going to get that respect.
Well,
Not always.
it depends on who the producer is, you know.
When she first entered the music scene, A&M Records initially envisioned Vesta as part of a girl group and suggested she lose weight. However, she held out for a solo opportunity, and when it came, her debut single, Once Bitten Twice Shy, achieved moderate success by cracking the top 10 on R&B radio. It was her sophomore debut's lead single that truly solidified Vesta's place in R&B history.
Your name is Dracula. You suck the life right out of me.
There's a rumor associated with one of her hits, Congratulations, suggesting that it was inspired by the end of her alleged long-term and semi-secret relationship with Bruce Willis. The speculation goes that after calling off their relationship, Willis swiftly married Demi Moore within months. While the details remain unconfirmed, the rumor adds a layer of personal intrigue to Vesta's music, showcasing the emotional depth and authenticity she brought to her artistry. Moreover, Vesta Williams' tenure at IE Polygram marked a significant return to recording with the release of Relationships in '98. The album, her first concept album, received attention for its maturity and focus. Unlike her previous album, Everything and More, which covered various sounds and styles, Relationships presented a more cohesive effort.
I really found someone like you.
Despite receiving some mediocre reviews from fans who noted Vesta's vocal restraint, many appreciated the more mature and stylistic approach showcased in Relationships. The album peaked at number 55 on Billboard's R&B album chart, an improvement over her previous release. Unfortunately, Relationships would be Vesta's only project for IE Polygram, as the label folded in 1999. After the label's closure, Vesta continued to lend her vocals to other projects, including contributing to Christian McBride's Family Affair and Norman Brown's Celebration, where her vocal remix of the track Rain gained significant acclaim.
Sometimes it's soft as a misty rain.
In 2005, Vesta contributed to the Cafe Soul All-Stars CD titled Love Pages, showcasing her enduring talent. Despite being without a major recording contract for several years, Vesta remained a headliner at jazz festivals and continued working on new projects. In 2006, she signed a deal with Shinachi Records and released her long-awaited follow-up to Relationships titled Distant Lover in 2007. This marked her comeback after a 9-year recording hiatus. In 2011, she released the single and music video for Dedicated, the first single from her upcoming album 7 on Stimuli Records. The release of 7 in 2012, following Vesta's passing in 2011, served as a posthumous tribute to her enduring legacy.
Always clowning around.
Vesta Williams exuded a sultry and sexy image, inadvertently becoming a representative figure for BBW's Big Beautiful Women. despite not intentionally embodying this role. Vesta unintentionally became a symbol of confidence and beauty for those embracing their fuller figures. However, like many women in the industry, she grappled with stress and insecurities related to her career and image, leading to struggles with her weight.
You put on makeup and you don't talk. You don't say anything. You're quiet. And
behind the scenes, Vesta faced challenges with her record label regarding the support she needed for her career. Despite these battles, when in the spotlight, on camera, or on stage, she projected an aura of confidence that resonated with her audience. This duality between the private struggles and the public persona highlights the complexities and pressures faced by artists in the music industry, even as they strive to present a strong and empowered image to the world.
Sometimes they say, "What? Shut up. Son, what are you talking about? I'm the producer here. You know what that means? Means I'm the star."
Vesta Williams brought a vibrant and lively energy to the stage, evident not only in her performances but also in her interviews as seen in her interaction with Arsenio Hall. This lively and engaging demeanor became a signature element of her act. Vesta was vocal about infusing her personality into her shows, expressing a desire to give her audience an authentic and memorable experience. In an interview with Donnie Simpson, she shared her frustration with artists who couldn't deliver live performances matching the quality of their recorded work, emphasizing the importance of a compelling and skillful stage presence. She said, quote, "I do like to interject as much of myself as possible into my show because it's terrible when you go to see a lot of these artists and you pay your money, and you pay a lot of money now, and the show is terrible. They can't sing, they can't reproduce what they did on the record because they punched in every line. You know it's terrible. Those people shall remain nameless." During the interview, Vesta, much like Phyllis Hyman, voiced her concern about the industry's shift from prioritizing vocal talent to placing greater emphasis on production. She criticized artists who relied heavily on studio techniques and couldn't reproduce their recorded performances in live settings, highlighting the contrast between authentic vocal prowess and the manufactured sounds created in the studio. This outspokenness and commitment to authenticity were integral parts of Vesta Williams' contribution to the music scene.
That's why my first album, it's good,
Yeah.
and I'm not knocking it, but it could have been better. You know, had the energy been positive. You know what I'm saying?
Vesta Williams' frustrations, which continue to resonate with singers today, face challenges in launching their careers despite possessing wide-ranging, powerful vocals and exceptional control, were undeniably valid. Vesta's voice in particular possessed a transcendent quality that could convey a myriad of emotions even without singing lyrics. An illustrative example of Vesta's vocal prowess can be found in the Women of Brewster Place theme, where she masterfully invoked the entire emotional spectrum, from struggle and loss to hope and triumph, solely through expressive vocalizations like heartfelt oohs. This ability to convey profound emotions through her voice alone showcased the depth and versatility of Vesta's talent, underscoring the frustration many artists within similar vocal abilities face in an industry that may not always prioritize these qualities. The challenges articulated by Vesta and Phyllis remain relevant, highlighting the ongoing struggle for recognition and success among artists with exceptional vocal range and control.
Sometimes people don't work well under that Napoleonic type of handling. You know what I'm saying? You have to let some butterflies be free.
Despite recording through the 90s, Vesta Williams only managed to secure one more notable hit with 1991's Special. She faced challenges in receiving the desired support from A&M Records, and despite her efforts, the commercial success she aimed for remained elusive. Throughout her journey, Vesta found solace and encouragement within the R&B community, which continued to support her. In an attempt to address perceived obstacles in her career, Vesta decided to take control of her image. Convinced that her weight was a hindrance, she underwent a significant transformation, losing over 100 pounds after the release of the Special album. In a '96 interview with Ebony magazine, she acknowledged the visual expectations of the era, stating, quote, "This is a very visual era. When I lost my record deal and my phone wasn't ringing, I realized that I had to reassess who Vesta was and figure out what was going wrong. I knew it was not my singing ability, so it had to be that I was expendable because I did not have the right look." Vesta's candid self-reflection underscores the challenges artists, particularly women, face in an industry that often places a premium on visual aesthetics. Her determination to redefine herself and confront industry norms speaks to her resilience and commitment to her craft.
This song is about looking out your window.
While the recording jumpstart she hoped for did not materialize, Vesta Williams remained active in the entertainment industry. Additionally, her distinctive voice became recognizable as she lent her vocal talents to various commercials, enticing audiences towards specific food or consumer goods. Vesta Williams continued to perform, though a full comeback eluded her. In 2007, she released her final studio album. Tragically, in 2011, she was found dead in her apartment, a poignant twist of fate occurring while she was in the process of filming her episode of Unsung for TV1. Initial suspicions of an overdose were fueled by the presence of antidepressants and pills in her room. However, the final reports revealed that hypertension was the cause of her untimely death, a heartbreaking development for someone who had diligently worked to improve her health. The unexpected turn in her story underscores the challenges faced by individuals, even those actively addressing health concerns, in the quest for overall well-being.
You know, it's a sad day for music right now because she was a very, very good entertainer, very good songwriter.
However, in earlier this year, executive producers Edwin Nicholas, Devin V. Collins, and Khalil I. Pedazizasai have partnered to extend the legacy of singer Vesta Williams. The group of producers worked to finish Vesta's forthcoming album 7. Quote, "Producing the Vesta album was an amazing experience," said Edwin Tony Nicholas. "To be around her and to learn from her was one of the highlights of my career. Vesta's voice is still magical. She was a joy yesterday, today, and tomorrow," adds Collins, while Khalil insists Vesta has the voice of an angel and this album will be memorialized as one of her best works. Vesta Williams, the late R&B singer who passed away in 2011, has left a lasting legacy in music that will never be forgotten. Now, with the release of her posthumously released album 7, fans are able to experience her contributions to soul and R&B like never before. Now with the release of 7, fans can continue to celebrate Vesta's impressive artistry, which brought so much joy for over 30 years. The album takes listeners back through time, featuring remastered tracks from some of her best works along with unreleased material recorded between 2009 and 2011, just prior to her untimely death. Vesta Williams, a versatile and accomplished R&B singer, made a significant impact on the music industry during her illustrious career. Her career spanned over 30 years and encompassed numerous notable achievements, from Grammy nominations to Billboard Music Awards. Vesta's unique and distinctive voice earned her praise from critics and allowed her to collaborate with icons such as Luther Vandross, Stevie Wonder, Patti LaBelle, Phyllis Hyman, and Aretha Franklin. She also made memorable appearances on shows like Soul Train, sharing the stage with luminaries like Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones.
You go your way, and I'll go mine.
The legacy of Vesta Williams endures through her extensive body of work, resonating with listeners across different eras. As one of the top female vocalists in both soulful 80s R&B and contemporary neo-soul, Vesta Williams possessed a special quality that continues to inspire generations. The posthumous release of 7 serves as a poignant reminder of her enduring influence even after her passing. In 2012, the legacy of Vesta Williams was commemorated with the posthumous release of her album 7, as we've said. Produced by her longtime friend and collaborator Rex Rideout, the project boasted contributions from a star-studded lineup including Jeff Lorber and Michael Henderson. Despite not releasing new music for over 2 decades, the album made an impressive debut at number 4 on the Billboard R&B chart, a testament to the enduring anticipation surrounding her work. 7 featured 11 tracks that encapsulated Williams' distinctive fusion of soulful melodies and heartfelt lyrics. From the upbeat dance numbers like I Can't Wait to the more intimate slow jams such as Your Name, each song carried its own unique narrative. The inclusion of several bonus tracks further enriched the album, offering additional glimpses into Williams' musical journey. This final project stands as both a celebration of Vesta Williams' life and achievements, and a powerful reminder of the profound impact music can have in connecting people across generations. 7 holds a significant place in her discography, serving as one of the most important albums and continuing to resonate with fans for years to come. Vesta Williams, a highly acclaimed singer, songwriter, and musician, left an indelible mark on the music industry during her remarkable 3-decade career. Throughout her lifetime, she released 8 studio albums, each contributing to her significant success. Even after her passing in 2011, her legacy endures through the posthumous release of 7, her final album.